What's up with that?
What it do? Welcome to Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show. It's your boy, Mr. Stereo Dibs, and I am joined by my brother from another. There he is with the shirt. He got his merch on, got his shades. The one, the only, Tantalizing Tony, my brother. What's going on with you? How you doing?
My brother, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, and everything else in the world that you are waking up. Maybe you're waking up in Africa. What? Maybe waking up in South America. What? Maybe waking up in Texas. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Man, good to see you, man. Good to see you. We got a lot to talk about on this show today. Everybody that's tuning in, thank y'all for tuning in. Keep your comments coming. Keep your questions coming. We're going to answer as many as we can. But I want to get right into it. Are you ready?
I want to say one thing before we get started.
Go right ahead, sir.
Everybody listen up. So Mr. Steal Your Dibs is also doing a watch along on Friday nights for SmackDown, same time as me. This is not a competition where we're going for ratings. Mr. Steal Your Dibs, Jared, and I are like brothers.
That's right.
We still do collaborate. We still have our channel together here, and you know, when we make it big, it's not gonna be one of us, it's gonna be both of us. So if he hits 1 million before me, I'm going for the ride, and vice versa. So I want everybody to do, because I do have more viewers doing the watch along, but you get more views on your videos when you go out and stuff. So what I need from both channels is, I need the people from JB to come and watch me. I need my people to go watch JB. You can watch 2 YouTube streams at the same time. You can open 2 windows.
Yes,
you could cut the volume on one, and so you can watch 2. Or you can just pop in for one so you get a quick view, hit the like button, and jump out. It's that simple. A lot of YouTubers don't help each other. Me, JB, Tornado Tag Podcast. What's the guy's one last night? My God, my brain. What you last night?
The dudes from Ringside? Dudes at Ringside Podcast?
Yeah, the Ringside Podcast, Tornado Tag Podcast. Everybody who's affiliated, I can't think about his names right now. We're all in this together. If you see us on each other's channels, it's because we're all trying to boost each other up. Because there are a lot of YouTubers out there that will not help you, that will say F you and won't think twice. So if you're watching JB's show or vice versa, go jump in and hit a like button for us, man.
It's that simple. And we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Definitely. Well said, my friend.
And one more thing, it's just so people know. These watch-alongs are not easy to do. JB will tell you, he just started doing them.
Yep.
Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I've been doing it for like almost 10 months now. Right after WrestleMania. So maybe a year now I've been doing watch-alongs. And I do all of Raw, prior to Raw, and then I sum Raw up. Not to mention when the pay-per-views. And if it's an AEW pay-per-view, it's like a marathon.
You're right.
So if you guys think it's easy to sit here for 6 hours while, what's up, Sandy Clown from Germany? How you doing? It's not easy. Sandy, hit those likes. Subscribe to JB or to me, whichever one you don't belong to. So guys, we need your support. We can't make it. We want to be with, hey yo, this is my dream, JB. And I'm not just saying this. So we've seen social media people come over to wrestling, right?
That's right.
And you're going to talk about this later with Logan Paul.
Correct.
Why do you think Logan Paul is in the WWE? What's the reasoning?
He's a draw. He brings in money.
Right. Because of what? His social media.
YouTube channel. Social media.
Right.
Correct.
Now, do you think Logan Paul, and no disrespect to him, you think Logan Paul loves wrestling as much as me and you?
Oh, he said he doesn't. He said it. He said he doesn't.
Now, here's my dream. Over the top rope, Mr. Steely Dibs, JB, Jared Boyd, and Tantalizing Tony, live right now with 1 million subscribers. Guess what? This what just happened. Oh, tag team match at WrestleMania is JB and Tantalizing going against the New Day or the Usos or the Street Profits in a ladder match for the tag team championship. Like, come on. So we need help. And people say, oh, you just blowing your head up. Why can't it happen? It happened to him.
Sure did.
And nothing against Logan Paul. I know I got more charisma than him. I'm just saying.
I know you do too.
So, that being said, I know I ramble on JB, but let's get it going, bro. But I just want to say that everybody watches this, there's a lot of haters out there. Me and JB do not hate each other. If you see us on different shows, we doing different things. We talk all the time. We in this together.
That is correct. Well said, my friend. Thank
you
y'all for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Now, let's get this going. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest of all time, 16-time world champion. Yes. Mr. John Cena. We are celebrating 20 years of John Cena. Yeah, 20 years of John Cena being in the WWE. And to me, you cannot say anything bad about this guy. In the ring, outside of the ring, there's nothing bad to say. You may say he's not one of the best wrestlers ever, and he has the 5 moves of doom. So what? The man put the work in, he worked hard, and he was rewarded for that. I'll let you go first, Tantalizing Tony. What are some of your greatest memories of John Cena?
First of all, greatest memory I ever had with Cena is when he returned at the Rumble at Madison Square Garden. Off his injury. I was there for that. So
that was great.
Crazy. That's one of the greatest moments in history. But let me just say this. I don't care what anybody thinks about John Cena as a wrestler. Is he the best technical wrestler on earth? No. But a lot of people hate on Cena because he can't wrestle. That's a lie. He can wrestle. And I'll prove to you that he can wrestle. He's wrestled Kurt Angle. He's wrestled The Undertaker. He's wrestled Triple H. He's wrestled The Rock. But now let's take it away from the big men. He's wrestled AJ Styles. He's wrestled Kevin Owens. He's wrestled wrestlers. CM Punk, Chris Jericho. He has wrestled wrestlers. I want someone to, in the chat, if they can, to really think about when John Cena had a bad match. Now, people are going to say, oh, well, the other guys carried him. That may be true to an extent with some things. I mean, he's wrestled Shawn Michaels as well. But you can't just keep up with Shawn Michaels or Kurt Angle or any of these guys if you're not good. John Cena in 2002 put his time in Florida Championship Wrestling. He put his time in. He comes out of a great class with Batista, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar, all 4 Hall of Famers. Future, the other 3, of course. Batista's already Hall of Famer. I'm so tired of people saying Cena can't wrestle. Now, is Cena Mr. Boy Scout? Of course. Does it get tiring? Yes. But you tell me, Hulk Hogan, how many Make-A-Wish you've done? John Cena is the GOAT. Now, like I said, there are better wrestlers, but he never said he was the best technical wrestler ever. But he's not good. He's great. And if we're doing a Mount Rushmore, I'm sorry, guys, of a Mount Rushmore of the WWE, John Cena is on it. He's the greatest of all time. Sorry, guys.
I don't disagree with anything that you just said. I mean, I'm somebody that never got tired of John Cena. I'm gonna be honest with you. From the Thugonomics gimmick to the hustle, loyalty, respect gimmick, that stayed forever. I never got tired of him. I never wanted Cena to be a heel just because of the things he does outside of the ring, especially with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. John Cena is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And when you say the GOAT of the WWE, yes, he is in the conversation with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He is up there. He's up there. Oh, I'll wait for you to say what again, but you didn't do it. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, I got two memories. The first one is SummerSlam of last year. We were there. John Cena against Roman Reigns. Man, I was on my feet because I was just excited to see John Cena one more time, knowing he's on a part-time schedule now, not knowing if I'm ever going to see John Cena again in person. So I was very excited for him and Roman. Let's go back to the Doctor of Thugonomic days. A lot of people don't know that the Chain Gang clique started in New Orleans. It was a SmackDown show, and that's when he announced the Chain Gang clique, and he had the Chain Gang spinning chain for the first time. And me and my brother were ringside. And John Cena comes out of the ring, jumps on top of the barricade right in front of my brother and I. And he's like, what's happening, y'all? Let's get it up. Let's get it up. What's happening? And he hops into the crowd. I'm all on his arm like this. And he walks up the stairs and he's hugging all these kids and everything. He comes back right by us again. I'm back on his arm. That's a memory I will never forget. Say what you want about the guy. If you think he got 5 moves of doom, he can't sell this and that. Hey, you could say Stone Cold and The Rock are better entertainers than John Cena. That's your honest opinion. That's cool. I have no problem with it, but I can respectfully disagree with this guy here. This guy was there from day one for many years. Never took days off. He would go shoot his movies, fly back, do a show. You can't say nothing bad about this guy. Nothing at all. The one mistake he made was what he said about The Rock when The Rock left and everything. But he came back out and said he apologized. He understands everything. Hey, guy's not perfect. But as far as this guy in the WWE ring, yeah, you can pretty much say he is the GOAT. There you have it. Sean Jones says he missed the Chain Gang days. Nothing else you could say, really, my brother. That's pretty much when it comes to John Cena. Do you think John Cena will be at SummerSlam? I think it's inevitable. He and Austin Theory.
It's a done deal.
Who?
It's a done deal.
Oh. Will you be at SummerSlam?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. I have a tournament that day. I won't be able to make this one.
That's the plan. My
John
plan.
Has all my respect.
My plan this year was to do Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series in the same calendar year. It's the only thing I've never done.
Oh, okay.
So I've never done it in the same calendar year, ever. And I've been to everything. So this is my chance.
Cool deal. Cool deal. Got Mr. K9 in the building. Thank you for showing up, Mr. K9.
What's up?
Chop City Wrestling. They challenged us to a tag team match, Tantalizing.
Well, you know Ryan. You know Ryan and Anthony. They're in Mania Club. You know them. They just started their YouTube channel, Chop City Wrestling, and they do the chops for charity.
Oh, Ryan,
so you know
yes, Ryan, yeah. We talked, yeah. He had questions about YouTube and everything, and I was talking to him. Yes, cool. Yeah. All right. Tantalizing, we lost your sound. We lost your sound. We lost your sound.
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Now I hear you. Yes, sir. Now I hear you.
What the heck? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Can you give us a big screen?
Can I give you a big screen?
So we can, take John Cena down for a second. Okay, I got it.
I got you.
I got it. So listen,
cool.
Anthony Pink and Ryan, I think you pronounced his name Stenford. They're good dudes. They're a media club. Yeah.
That's right.
They're our friends.
That's correct.
They challenged us. Let me just say this, okay? This is not me doing Tantalizing Tony shtick, and this is all in good fun. But get ready. Gentlemen, and I'm using that term loosely right now, JB is a four-time world champion in Taekwondo. I am a former light heavyweight champion of United States Championship Wrestling. I am the current YouTube champion. I am the current TWF World Heavyweight Champion. Not to mention, I'm the only professional wrestler out of the four of us. Ryan and Anthony Pink, if you want to challenge us, lay down the challenge. Let us know when. We'll meet you on neutral territory. And I'm telling you this, it's not going to end well for the both of you guys. End the story. Thank you. Good night. Have a good evening. You've been tantalized. Goodbye. Okay.
And with that being said, protect your dibs, because I will get them after we destroy y'all. All right. Ryan and Anthony from Mania Club, guys. That's our friends. All this fun. Moving on now to the next topic. Going to happen tonight. Money in Tantalizing here did a prediction show. I hope everybody watched it. So he's not going to give you any answers to what he thinks or who he thinks is going to win, but he may give an opinion about some things. I, on the other hand, I'm going to start this off and I'm going to tell you the truth. I am mostly excited for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match out of any other match on this card. Hey, I am, seriously. And let me tell you why. This ladder match is the most star-studded in a long time, including one up-and-comer future star in Madcap Moss. Everyone here has won some type of title. Think about it. Omos, tag team. Sami Zayn, Intercontinental. Drew, Sheamus, Seth, world champions. Riddle, US and tag team. Max, Andre the Giant, Battle Royal winner. Yeah, he has that to his name also. I am very intrigued to see how they're going to keep Omos from going up that ladder to win. I'm very intrigued to see if Seth is going to once again get another Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm intrigued to see if they're going to let Drew get this. I'm intrigued to see if Sami Zayn gets it and does he keep his word on cashing in on Brock Lesnar if Brock defeats Roman Reigns. I am very intrigued in this match for these reasons. I am into it. I have a lot to see. You may disagree, and that's cool. But this intrigues me. Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory doesn't intrigue me because Bobby Lashley should be going for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, not the US title. I don't care to see Ronda Rousey right now against Natalya. We know what's about to happen with that. The Usos and the Street Profits, I think, will give us a good match, but the Usos are not going to lose. And the ladies' ladder match, and this is my honest opinion, I think Becky Lynch wins it, and this sets up Becky and Ronda Rousey down the line. The men's ladder match, there's a lot of question marks on what can happen, and that's what I like. And that's why I am very interested in that match more than any other match on the card.
Okay, you said it all. I gave my predictions. You want to know what they are? Go look at my show. That's it.
There you go.
I'm not saying nothing else. I am looking forward to the tag team match, though. I'm looking forward to Street Profits and Usos. Because I think we see a turn tonight. I think we see Angelo Dawkins turn on Montez.
You think so?
I do. I think it's time. I'm
glad you said that because it's time for Montez Ford to go ahead and go single. It's time. Yep.
Yeah,
it's time.
I agree. I think it's time to get him single, get him a secondary title to see if he can hold the big one day. The guy's talented.
At least in a Continental title, right?
But that's what I'm saying. You give him the secondary title, you give him the IC or the US title. I would even bring him back down to NXT, have him win the NXT championship. That's what I would do. I'd have him beat Braun Breaker because he deserves a title. To me, Montez Ford is a future. That's just me. He's got the wrestling.
I think
he's
so.
got
Montez,
the wrestling
acumen.
He's got the wrestling acumen of like a Jericho, but the charisma of The Rock. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Do you think if Becky wins, then is that definitely setting up Becky versus Ronda Rousey down the line?
100%. Because there's no need to go back to Bianca, because that's gonna be Bianca and Rhea Ripley. We need a one-on-one between Ronda and Becky Lynch.
Gotcha. All right. K9, I don't have anything showing on my phone from you, brother. I don't. Just look at my notifications. I don't have anything showing.
Sorry, I got a spider. Now,
we're gonna move on.
Corner.
I hope it don't fall on you. Live TV, ladies and gents. Live TV. He has a spider. I've had a show before.
I got him. Yeah.
This stuff happens. Trust me. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep the comments, questions, all that coming. So there was a group called Undisputed Era NXT. Probably the greatest faction ever. Thank you, Mr. K9. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure everybody sub to Mr. Tantalizing Tony also. Appreciate it. Undisputed Era. As you see in the picture right here from Tantalizing Tony, there were 4 guys. Started off as 3, went to 4. Adam Cole was on the Kurt Angle show. And Adam Cole dropped a bombshell that WWE wanted them to be a 5 and 6 member group. 5 members. That's what he said. And Adam, Kyle, and Bob said no. They go to it. The only exception they made was when getting Roderick Strong, and that's because that is their great friend. I'm going to go first here, Tantalize, and I'll let you go. I am happy they stuck to their guns. I'm even happy they let Roderick in, because we've seen groups get out of hand when it comes to more than 4 in a group. I don't think you need no more than 3 and 4 for a faction. That was a problem with the NWO, which just got too many. It became too many in one group. I'm happy they stuck with that decision, and bringing Roderick in, I think, even made Undisputed Era more complete as a faction. Just think about it. You have the picture. The what did he call it? The prophecy was fulfilled when all had the belts in NXT. And I really think if they had more than 5 or 6 in a group, we might be saying something different about Undisputed Era. But with these 4 guys right here, everything was positive. Chop City says 4, maybe 5 if you had a woman. Yeah, I can see a woman, but I don't think they needed a woman. I think these 4 was just the perfect amount that you needed. Because think about this. These 4 traveled the world together. Ring of Honor, Japan Pro Wrestling. They are that tight. They are that close. And there's no telling if Roger Strong's going to leave WWE anytime soon and go join these guys in AEW in the Undisputed Elite. We don't know. But I'm happy they stuck to 4. And best faction ever in NXT, in my opinion. Tantalizing. Hold on, Tantalizing. Hold on, we don't hear. Having trouble hearing Tantalizing again. I'll bring you back in right quick, Tantalizing. Bring you back. All right, try it again, Tantalizing. Still can't hear you, buddy. Tantalizing's going to be right back with us. He's going to log out and come right back. Mr. K9 says Undisputed Era was his favorite faction, was angry when Cole turned on him. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming when that happened, Mr. K9, to be honest with you, because the way Kyle O'Reilly went about things as a single wrestler, I kind of saw it happening. I kind of thought that Adam Cole would become jealous of Kyle O'Reilly. So definitely saw that happen. Man, Undisputed Era, man, you can't say anything bad about them at all. And, you know, this is just me talking. I still wish they were in WWE, and I wish WWE would have done them right by putting them on the main roster together, not breaking them up, none of that stuff. All right, we got 10,000 Tony back. Let's see if we can hear him. No, can't hear you. No, still can't hear you. He's going to try again. But yeah, I wish they were still with the WWE all together on the main roster on Raw or SmackDown. And I think that was just a big mistake that they made. Now you see them on AEW. They're successful. They're a group. Adam Cole he just won the Owen Hart tournament. And then Red Dragon's going to be tag team champs one day. It's definitely going to happen. NXT Great American Bash would be great. I think it'll be good. I don't know about my opinion. It's just NXT is not the same as it was, what, about 2 years ago? This NXT 2.0 is totally different, man. They gotta do something with it. It's definitely not what it used to be. All right. So we'll go back to the Undisputed Era when Tantalizing comes back. But let's talk about what we saw on SmackDown last night in regards to these maximum male models. Max Dupree finally brought out his models for his faction, and it's funny to me because I never expected Mansoor to be in this group. I didn't expect Mace to be part of this group. And now their names are pronounced Mansoor and Marseille. And if you guys saw this last night, oh my goodness. All right, we got me. Let's see if we can hear my brother. Bring him back in. Nothing tantalizing. Nothing.
Hello.
It's kind of there. It's dragging. Say it again.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. You guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
All right, listen. Before we get into this, okay, let me just get this straight to everybody watching right now. Nothing against my boy JB John Boyd. When you watch the Tantalizing Tony show, my only don't go out. I got business class connection. So don't look at the Tantalizing one. Blame the guy in the box over there because Tantalizing Tony pays for his 5G. It is not like Richie's 2G connection. So you got Richie 2G and JB, Mrs. Theo Dibs, no G. And I'm an OG. Hello. Now.
All right.
Are we talking about the male model? Is that what we're talking about?
We are, but I want to get your thoughts about what Adam Cole said in regards to Undisputed Era
Before my audio cuts out on this rinky-dink $2 an hour show, let me tell you about Adam Cole, baby. He was right to not go the next way. 5 people, what? 6 people, what? A faction is 3 or 4. If you put 5 in, that's a family. That means you got to feed somebody at the head of the table, the bottom of the table. You got to feed the kids. You got to feed the dog. That's why the NWO failed, because they had Hogan, Nash, Hall, Horace, Vincent. Who puts Vincent in the NWO? That's might as well put Tantalizing Tony in NWO. Bottom line is this: Adam Cole, baby, was right, and that's why he left. He did the right thing. Next segment, let's go.
Let's do it. So yes, I was mentioning about the models. And I said I never thought that it would be Mansoor and Mace, whose names are now Mansoor and Marseille. That was just funny to me. Their poses and everything they did was funny, but ladies and gentlemen, it's going to work. It's going to work.
Let me just cut you off, JB. Let me tell you why. You know that we do the show. You're the face. I'm the heel. Let me go heel more, everybody. Here's what I want to know from Max Dupree. You got in Marseille and you got in Mansoor. Where is Tantalizing? Because I can strut too. I can do my. Listen, I can walk the catwalk. I can do my. Where is my contract, Max Dupree? I have charisma. I got style. Listen, look at this. Can they do this? I don't think so. Right. Exactly. Carry on, JB.
Yeah, all right. I was sitting here watching this during the watch along show, just like you had your watch along show. And I really was in disbelief. I like Mansoor and Mace posing like this. I was like, oh my God. But look, a lot of people were going to fail with what they were doing at first. I'm telling you, this is going to get so much heat that you're going to love it. It's gonna work. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. What do you think?
I think it's gonna work. And if you guys, if you see I'm looking down, I'm sorry. I'm in a very important call from one of my producers, and this person is giving me prompts on what to do and not do. So anyway, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm on a call overseas. Because see, we got the phone call from Max Dupree, and I just found out that my personal assistant, she turned down the contract. She says, no, not enough for Tantalizing, Tony. We want 6 figures. Then we offer us 5. We want 6. And we want green jelly beans. But that being said, I know for a fact that this is going to work because it's so crazy. They got maximum male models, Triple M. You got Triple H. What? You got Triple R. What? You got Triple T. That's right. That's right. I'm Triple T. You didn't know that, right? You didn't know I'm Triple T because I'm a two-time Tantalizing Wrestling Federation champion. So here's my thing. Is it a joke? Yes. Is it stupid? Yes. But guess what? The most stupidest things work. The people's elbow is the dumbest move on the planet, and The Rock won the title with it. So stupidity pays off in the WWE. WWE doesn't stand for World Wrestling Entertainment. It stands for We Want Entertainment, and that's what we're going to get.
I totally agree. And I'm telling you now, don't be surprised. Within a year, those tag team belts be on those two guys. I'm telling you. Oh man, I agree. Woo! I was expecting male models, but I wasn't expecting them to do what they did. That's what got me, man.
Listen, here's the thing.
That's what got me.
You got to be willing when your gimmick is dying to do whatever. If they say, "Look, Tantalizing Tony, here's your shot. This is what you want your whole life. We're not going to put you in a regular wrestling match. We're not going to let you be you. We're going to put you in a freaking cat suit with a freaking Speedo. I'm going to be the biggest Speedo wearing, cat suit wearing dude in the WWE, and I'm going to get those titles. I don't care. I just work out more."
Oh, man. We thank y'all for tuning in with us. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody subscribe to my brother. Also, subscribe to my page, Mr. Steal Your Dibs. We greatly appreciate it. We are glad you all are here with us. This afternoon, we are about to move into our last segment. And
I got one thing to say.
Tell us what you think about. Go ahead.
I got one thing to say before we talk about Logan Paul. Can you give me a wide shot, please? A wide shot? What? Wide shot? Oh, can you give me a wide shot? Who's your producer over there?
Oh, wide shot.
Yeah,
okay, I got you.
What's going on over there? You need a hero in your life.
Sound like you said, watch out. Give me. Sound like you said, give out. So watch out.
I'm from Brooklyn. I got an accent. It's called a wide shot. Like I was saying. Everybody.
New Orleans. I got an accent too.
Yeah, I could tell. 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? Once Mr. Theo Dibs is out there getting crabs and etouffee, I will be live on YouTube doing a Money in the Bank watch along. I'm supposed to be in New Orleans, but I got exterminator issues, so my plane fare went to the exterminator. So if my landlady is watching, you owe me a trip to Vegas, lady. Anyway, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, Tantalizing Tony Show. Watch along for Money in the Bank. And I am taking all donations, Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, food stamps, EBT, whatever you got, I'm taking it.
It is. Whatever you have, I just
EBT.
steal it because I'm Mr. Steal Your Deal.
I call EBT extra buffet time.
Ooh, okay. All right. Now, to Logan Paul, ladies and gentlemen, I want your thoughts of this in the comment chat. Let us know what you think. But yes, Logan Paul has signed a deal with WWE. Going to have multiple matches within the company, probably mainly at pay-per-views, part-time schedule. I'll go first before analyzing. Like we said earlier, Logan Paul is a draw. You know, he makes so much money on YouTube. And think about it. He did a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather. Okay? Floyd is a businessman. Floyd's not stupid. Floyd see what's happening. Floyd said, okay, let me do a boxing match with him. We both can generate money. So he's been at 2 WrestleManias in back-to-back years. Tampa, 37. This past one in Dallas. He had his first match with The Miz, and they took on the Mysterio. And he looked good in the ring. Looked very good. Now, he has a deal now. People are upset. I'm not too upset because I think he's going to bring in a lot of more fans to watch. He's going to draw money, and the guy's good in the ring. So I'm happy to see him in the ring. Yeah, he's taking a spot from somebody else that's already on the roster. I get it. I don't think he needs to be winning ships, but just have feuds with people, and I'm good with that. What about you?
Everybody knows my views on Logan Paul personally, and I know the guy's got 23.5 million subscribers, so I can't be a hater because I want to be like when I grow up. But here's the thing, okay? Well, I'm going to say this outright. I respect what Logan Paul has done in the industry of social media, how he has gotten all these followers behind him. But I will say this. It just goes to show you that you don't have to be that talented to get 1 million subscribers because he brings nothing to the table for me personally. Now, I'm not saying the guy's not athletic. I'm not saying he can't box. All I'm saying is he's just some normal dude that got the right following. That being said, he's going to bring different eyes to the product that people haven't seen before because he is mainstream. My only issue with Logan Paul is this. My main issue is that, and I will put myself in this scenario. Logan Paul does not love wrestling. Logan Paul is doing this for the money, which is fine, and doing it for more exposure for himself. My thing is this, and everybody knows how the wrestling business works. When you love this business, you will wrestle for $5. I'm not saying you should, but where does he pay his dues? Where does it come in that Logan Paul paid his dues? Now, if he did what Bad Bunny did, a one-off, he did his thing, made his appearance, and he's gone, fine. My thing is this. You've got wrestlers that are back there who have honed their craft for all these years, that have put the time in, they've trained, they've bled, they made $5. I know. I went to a wrestling match and had to pay to wrestle one time. That's how much I wanted to wrestle. Where does he pay his dues, and what does that do to the locker room? This is why the locker room has thinned out so much in the WWE, because people who deserve their shot get buried. You got people at catering. Where is Cesaro? Gone. Ricochet, buried. Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin.
Buried.
People who deserve title shots, who are great wrestlers, who can put asses in the seats. No, you bring Logan Paul in so you get a more social media buzz. Okay, granted, that's what makes the world go round. This is my point. Logan Paul, you better produce. Now, I know you don't watch the little lonely Tantalizing Tony show, Over the Top Rope, or Mrs. Steal Your Dibs. But if anybody wants to tag Logan Paul on this, Logan Paul, whenever we wrestle match, hey, I live in Claymont, Delaware. I live in the cesspool of the city. Come here and wrestle me in the street. You ain't going home. End of story. what I'm saying.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, I met Chris, which is right here connecting people through reggae. You met Chris also, Tantalizing Tony. Yes, you know what that is. With the sign, yes, yes.
Chris Parkhurst connecting people to wrestling is by far the nicest guy on planet Earth and the galaxy.
Hell yeah, that is 100% correct. Yes, that is him. I met Chris at 37, and then I met him again outside the stadium for 38. You had your interview with him for Mania Club on your show, the Mania Club tailgate, I should say. So, Chris, man, thank you for tuning in. Hey, when you see Chris at any wrestling event carrying that sign, connecting people through reggae / connecting people through wrestling, that is him. Go talk to him. He is very friendly, like Tony said. He's a great guy. And look, he goes to a lot of the pay-per-view shows. Period. He's there. Trust me. Great guy. Yep, there it is. That's him. That's his sign.
Check him out on YouTube. Check him out on Facebook. This dude is the truth. Enough said.
Totally. Yeah, Chris is at SummerSlam. He said he's waiting in line. They haven't opened the doors yet. That's SummerSlam. Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold my spot. I'll be there. I'm on my way. I wish.
Chris, enjoy the show, man. Enjoy the show. Let us know how it was. Yes, indeed. Fearfully confident. Baron Corbin won a battle royal last night for what? Yes. That's what I said during the show yesterday. I said, why Baron Corbin wins a battle royal but has to go back out and do a fatal four-way to try to get in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That made no sense. Sounded like Creator didn't know what to do. What you think?
Exactly. They throw stuff to the wall, see what sticks.
Oh my God, yes indeed. Before we go, Chop City Wrestling said they're going to be interviewing people at Money in the Bank to get their predictions. So everybody tune in to Chop City Wrestling, subscribe to them and check them out while they do they ask the fans who they think is going to win. All right, before we go, my brother, Mick, your birthday's coming next week. Well, happy early birthday to you, Mick. And if we have a show next week, which we should, we'll tell you happy birthday again. Definitely. Before we go, Bailey had an Instagram post. I don't know if you saw it, but she was at the Performance Center. And she's videotaping all of the rings. And then all of a sudden, she brings the camera to 2 boots in the corner, grabs the boots, and the camera goes out. When does Bailey makes her return? Is it tonight or is it SummerSlam? You say tonight. Tantalizing says tonight. I'm going to go with SummerSlam.
Tonight.
I say I hope it's tonight. I hope. Fearfully Confident says tonight also. Money in the Bank. Perfect.
They need something.
Perfect.
They need something. That'd be a nice little surprise.
It would be. It'd be great. It'd be great. Well, ladies and gents, we'd like to thank you for tuning in with us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Me and Tantalizing Tony plan to be back here next week. Same time. We plan to be here. So give you another great show. Are you doing a watch along on Monday night for Raw? I know you're doing one tonight.
I'm on tomorrow. I'm on tonight. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, what? Friday, what? Every day of the week that I can find something to do, I'll be on.
There you go, everybody. There you go. And you know, my schedule's a little bit different than Tony's with me running a karate school. But I will say this: I will try to do a watch along show also on Monday Night Raw. I will try. Not promising it. We'll see what happens. But once again, but Sean, you crazy, bro. You crazy. We don't talk about UFC on here, but I'm gonna say this tonight. Yes, Israel Adesanya, the middleweight champion, takes on Jared Cannonier. Yes, black on black crime on the UFC tonight. Yeah, Vashawn. Get out of here, Vashawn. VK, my friend VK, our friend VK, yes.
Yes.
Tantalizing. Do you have any other last words before we go?
One last thing, everybody. Don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern on the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show, Money in the Bank, live with me, your boy, the Tantalizing One, and the best producer on planet Vulcan, Earth, Venus, Saturn, the stratosphere, the atmosphere. Kira will be here live.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all tune in tonight to the Tantalizing Show, Tantalizing Tony Show with his watch along. That's my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony. I am still your Dibs. Money in the Bank is tonight. Make sure you watch it, and you watch it along with Tantalizing Tony on his channel. Until next week, peace.